Limited liability companies, or LLCs, provide greater flexibility for the taxation of your business. You can choose to use the default federal tax classification for your business structure, such as sole proprietorship or partnership, or elect to be taxed under another status like S Corp or C Corp. In this guide, we'll break down the taxation rules and policies on federal and state levels and explain how to file taxes for your LLC. First, let's get a general overview of LLC taxation. Business owners need to ensure compliance not only with IRS rules, but also with their state and local taxing authorities. By default, the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS, treats an LLC as a disregarded entity. This means that all company profits pass through to the member's personal income tax returns. Unless an LLC elects to be taxed as a C corporation, your business won't be subject to state or federal corporate income taxes. However, you may be subject to other forms of taxation, such as federal and state employment taxes, self-employment taxes, property taxes, and sales and use taxes. Ultimately, your business and personal tax liabilities will depend on several factors. The number of members in your LLC. Single-member LLCs are taxed as a sole proprietorship by default, while multi-member LLCs are taxed as a partnership by default. The elected tax classification. LLC members can also elect an alternative federal taxation scheme and report taxes as an S corporation or C corporation, the state of incorporation and its specific tax laws. Each state may levy extra taxes depending on the nature of your business, with rates and regulations varying from state to state. Now let's go through a step-by-step guide on how to file taxes for your LLC. Step 1. Determine your business income tax obligations on the federal level. The IRS determines what federal income taxes are due based on your tax status. The required IRS forms and filing deadlines depend on the default or elected tax classification of your business entity. LLCs can report their taxes as the following business types. Sole proprietorship. Single-member LLCs report income and expenses on Schedule C using Form 1040, due on April 15th. You'll pay applicable self-employment tax and personal income taxes, which depend on your income bracket. Partnership. Multi-member LLCs file Form 1065 with income and expenses reported by each member on their individual tax return, Form 1040, due April 15th. Each partner receives a Form K-1 showing their share of the partnership's income and expenses. In this case, you'll also pay applicable self-employment tax and personal income taxes. S corporation. Both single-member and multi-member LLCs can elect S corporation status. S corporations must file Form 1120-S due March 15th, along with several schedules depending on your business. Schedule B, business accounting practices. Schedule D, capital gains or losses. Schedule K, company income, deductions, and credits. Optional schedules for businesses with higher receipts or assets. As an S Corp member, you'll pay self-employment taxes on your wages or payroll, taxes for salary instead of being taxed on all business profits, along with personal income taxes. Unlike a partnership, S corporation allows you to distribute a portion of your profits as wages rather than report all company income on members' personal tax returns. And this means you can reduce your self-employment taxes as well as personal income tax if you choose to pay yourself a more modest compensation. C corporation. LLCs can choose C corporation status, though few small business owners do so, as this involves double taxation. You'll pay corporate income taxes on all business profits as a flat rate, then personal income taxes on distributed profits. Shareholders will also pay taxes on dividends. Step 2. Estimate your federal self-employment tax contributions. Most LLC owners must pay federal self-employment taxes, which cover FICA and Medicare contributions. If you plan on drawing a salary from your LLC, taking an owner's draw, you'll have to pay self-employment taxes on this income. Schedule SE, submitted with Form 1040, calculates your self-employment tax liability based on net profit or loss from Schedule C or K-1. Step 3. Calculate federal and state employment taxes if you have employees. If your LLC has employees, non-members, on payroll, you'll be bound to pay both federal and state employer taxes. There are 3 main types of federal employment taxes: federal unemployment tax, FUTA, Social Security, and Medicare. These rates vary depending on how much the employee makes, and not all employers are subject to FUTA. Thus, it's advised to consult a tax professional for additional information. Each state also collects its own set of employment taxes, which vary by state. These include state unemployment tax and state disability tax. Additionally, states with a personal income tax require employers to withhold estimated tax from their employees' paychecks and remit these amounts to the state. Step 4. Pay any other applicable state business taxes. These can include sales and use taxes, minimum annual franchise taxes, and state business property return taxes. Sales tax is collected on goods and some services in most states. Minimum annual franchise taxes are charged on all companies doing business in some specific states. State business property taxes apply only in a few states, namely Maryland, Minnesota, and Texas. So, to summarize, by default, LLC members report all business income on individual income tax returns and pay applicable self-employment taxes. Depending on residency, LLC members may also need to pay personal state income taxes. LLCs don't pay federal or state corporate income taxes unless they elect C corporation status. LLCs with employees must report and pay state and federal employment taxes. LLCs may also be subject to extra state or county taxes for the privilege of doing business in the state, and sales tax for taxable goods and services. As always, thank you for watching. For more detailed guidance on LLC taxation and other business-related matters, head over to the article in the video description. If you found the video helpful, we would appreciate if you liked the video and subscribed for similar content in the future. Also, don't forget to visit SimplifyLLC.com for more business-related guides. We'll see you next time.